Hi, I'm Laura Brown. I'm author of the new book, Increase Your Income, 7 Rules for Women Who Want to Make More Money at Work. And today I'm talking about rule number 7. And in some ways, it's almost my favorite rule. And the rule is no doesn't mean no forever. No means no for right now. And so the reason I say it's my favorite rule is no stops so many women from asking for raises. When I ask them, why aren't you going to ask for a raise? They're like, I'm afraid of hearing no. And I always say, well, would it be worth it to be uncomfortable for a little bit to get a couple extra $1,000s? And normally the answer is yes. So when you can understand that just because you get a no today, it doesn't mean it's really a solid no. You could still get a yes in the future. Then it makes it a little bit easier for you to ask. So let me tell you a personal story. So early on in my career, I decided to ask for a raise. I didn't know any of this information. I asked for a raise. My boss said no. And I was devastated because I really felt that I deserved a raise. And I went home and I thought, I'm so embarrassed. I'm going to quit my job. I talked to a friend of mine and I realized I never asked my boss why the answer was no. So I went back the next day and I said, we had this conversation. Can you tell me why the answer was no? And he said, oh yeah, because it's not raise time. And that's when I first learned that for many companies, there are specific raise times, and that it ended up turning into a very positive discussion. So what I want you to recognize is that you need to ask some good questions, get some information so you can turn it into a positive discussion. Remember, you are problem solving here. You are working with your boss. And so when you hear no, then you want to make sure, again, pay attention to your body language. You want to make sure that you say, oh, well, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Or, oh, can you tell me what would have to change? Or can you tell me what's getting in the way? Or why is that? So asking any of those questions, get the information, don't argue with it. And then what you might just say is, oh, well, thank you very much. I did not realize. And let me think about that and let's talk about it later on. End the meeting and then go back and think about it so you're prepared for the next meeting. But again, I really just want you to get the idea that no doesn't mean no forever. It may give you the information that you need to get a yes in the future. So that's raise rule number 7. I hope you have enjoyed the raise rules. Today, I want to let you know I am starting my new class. It's 4 virtual sessions, and we're going to go into this a lot more deeply. It is not too late. You can still register today. And if you can't make one of the classes, we will be recording them, and you will get the recording the next day so you can watch it again, or if you weren't able to come, so you can watch it for the first time. That information is in the first comment. I'm also going to have the link to the book as well as a link to a video that goes through all of the 7 rules briefly and tells you a little bit more about it. And my email is there in case you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I just want to remind you, use this information to increase your income so you get the income that you want. Thanks so much. Bye.